It's been a long time since I made one of these videos, and it doesn't get any easier. The moment that little blue light on my camera flickers on, I become all stiff and robotic. My tongue starts twisting itself into knots, stumbling over my words. And I start fidgeting, brushing my hair back countless times while also restarting the video countless times. But I guess a few people out there do like my videos, which means a lot to me because I'm a huge wallflower that I feel like nobody ever notices. And today, I'm going to talk about some issues that will probably get noticed because they're kind of controversial issues within the transgender community. Some taboo subjects that can be very polarizing in people's feelings. I talked about a lot of these with my friend the other night, which gave me the idea to do this because on some issues we were A-okay. Other issues we decided let's talk about something a bit more fun and not about this right now. I'm just going to throw myself out there, jump first feet into a boiling pot of water, and talk about some ideas that might not be the most popular opinion, and these are my opinions, and I look forward to hearing everyone else's out there. The first thing is when talking about the issue of transgender, introducing it to somebody else, we talk about the umbrella, where everybody's big happy family, there's a little happy sunshine with a smiley face in the corner, for umbrella family of androgyne, intersex, transsexual, and transvestite. And sometimes I feel like that umbrella is a little bit too big. Everybody within the umbrella, all their issues are very important, and I don't want to sound like I'm downplaying any, but I just feel like sometimes issues can be very divergent in our goals. Everybody seeks acceptance, but that goes for everybody, not just transgender people or gay people or people who like funny hats. Everybody is on a goal to seek acceptance. And so I understand that. I understand the umbrella for that aspect. But I feel some of the goals are very different. When one of the reasons why I stopped going to support groups is I felt a huge disconnect there. And talking to one of the transvestites, when I was first starting out, was wondering if I was a cross-dresser too and all this sort of stuff. And I wasn't. And I didn't get quite where they were coming from, and didn't quite get why I felt the need to transition and why the idea of being identified as male was absolutely horrifying. And for me, going through a lot of people on the outside of the cisgenders, they look in and see transvestite and transsexual and go, they're the same. They have the word trans in them. It's got to be the same. And I feel that's kind of harmful to the goals of transsexuals, because we're trying to seek medical care. We're trying to seek bathroom laws and just acceptance within groups. And for me, I don't. I can't just not be myself. Be myself for a weekend or something, and then happily go back integrated into cisgender society and portraying how people want me to portray. And so I feel there's a huge disconnect, and I feel like it kind of further perpetuates the idea that they're the same. And I've actually heard somebody say, well, everybody's a cross-dresser, and then some of them decide to be a transsexual. And for me, it was not that case. I've never identified as a cross-dresser. I identified as a girl from age 6, and I I don't know. I kind of get a lot of flack for that feeling. I'm not saying that transvestites have, they have their own, struggles and whatnot. But I feel that there's such a gulf that lumping together is not always the best goal. Uh, One of the questions that my friend posed to me, we're going to go into a slightly lighter topic. We're going to talk about love and dating, and specifically dating a transsexual, when you are a transsexual. Now, when somebody says that they're interested in a transsexual and they actually seek out or like find transsexuals, pretty cute or attractive, like the air raid sirens go off. It's like the chaser alarm. You got to hurry up and duck under cover, or like lock yourself in Vault 101 and just throw away the key. And so it's kind of an iffy issue to what if you're transgender and you like other transgender people, and so it's for me, I absolutely adore and love. Oh my gosh, I just swoon over like another nerdy trans girl who's like into video games and anime. I'm just like, oh my gosh, just yeah, I'm turning all red because I'm like thinking of like past girlfriends. Anyways, part of the thing is, I think it's okay for another transgender person to want to be with another transgender person. And it makes sense when you actually think about it, because people seek commonality. People seek people who are like them. People say opposites attract, and maybe somebody who sees their opposite and like, wow, that person's like really cool, and they're like, I don't know what my opposite is. No, I do, but I don't really care about seeking my opposite, because that's the thing. People might be enticed by the opposite because it's like, hey, somebody who's not me, that's got to be good. It might stem from having feel how one feels about oneself, or it's just the differentness of it. But I think for like long term, and most people seek that common ground. And I can talk to a cisgendered person, and they could be a perfect ally, and we can be like, on the front lines fighting whatever battle for transgender rights, and it's just like right on. But I feel there is still intellectual level, yes, emotional level, they might be like, right on girl, I'm your friend, I want to help you out. But I think at emotional level, I can talk about it. I can talk about seeing the world from a different way, but the other person can't see the world from the way I see it because I experience it. You can't, no matter how good of a writer you are, you can't fully express feeling, like these sort of experiences that somebody else can completely get it and like feel it in their heart. And so it makes sense that somebody would want to seek out somebody who has similar experiences, somebody who you can work together, and also, how can I say this? Okay, I'll just say it. Sex. During sex, it's like not judged. If you're with another transgender person, I got more comfortable. I was uncomfortable, and I got more comfortable with my body being with another transgender person because I didn't feel judged. I know in my other videos I do talk about being asexual and not really interested in it, but I have done it before, and it's okay. And I know in one of my videos I said I was pansexual, but I'm more, as the person pointed out, pan-romantic. So thank you for pointing that. I know semantics, but I think semantics, want to talk about that later sometime, but I think semantics do matter. So thank you for pointing that out.